Honourable Member Shri Binoy Vishwam.
Not present.
Absent. Honourable Member Shri Anil Desai.
Not present.
Absent. Honourable Member Shri Ashok Siddharth.
Not present.
Not present. Honourable Member Shri Sushil Kumar Gupta.
Not present.
Not present. Honourable Member Shri Praful Patel. Not present. Honourable Member Shri V. Vijay Sai Reddy.
Thank
You
you,
have
Vice-
4 minutes.
Thank you, Vice Chairman, sir. Sir, at the outset, I would like to appreciate the Honorable Finance Minister for introducing this bill. It's a bill in the right step, it's a right step by the government in a right direction in protecting the interest of the depositors associated with the cooperative banks. Sir, the need of the hour is not to let more cooperative banks slip into the poor financial conditions with the problematic balance sheets. So this bill achieves this objective of not letting into the cooperative banks slip into the bad financial condition. The bill looks into these aspects and has suggested reforms at the administrative and financial levels of the cooperative banks, sir. However, I would like to bring to the kind notice of the Honorable Finance Minister and make some few suggestions, sir. Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank has become the biggest cooperative bank in South India and has achieved the milestone in July 2020 by crossing the total business of 6,000 crores and with more than 88,000 members. With so many cooperative banks in losses in the country, I request the Honorable Minister to kindly look into the functioning of Visakhapatnam Cooperative Bank and take some cues in implementing the similar model for the operation of other cooperative banks also, sir. Sir, this is another area which might be looked into by the Madam as to keep the spirit of the cooperative movement alive, sir. Sir, the RBI has an urban, the second issue which I would like to bring to the notice of the Madam is that RBI has an urban banks department which is vested with the responsibility of regulating and supervising the urban cooperative banks. And at the PMC Bank a scam case has occurred. It means that the government and the Honorable Minister will look into strengthening of the urban banks department of the RBI that supervises the cooperative banks. Otherwise, just giving more regulatory powers to RBI would not fix the problem of finding and fixing the issues in cooperative banks before it gets too late, sir. Sir, the next suggestion which I would like to bring to the notice of Madam is the benefit of district cooperative banks attached to the state-based primary agricultural cooperative societies in disbursing and recovering the agricultural credit is well known to all, sir. However, most of the DCBs, district cooperative banks, are struggling across the country due to poor credit and its recovery. Andhra Pradesh has been able to solve this problem by merging these district cooperative societies together with AP state cooperative banks, sir. This has helped in the sustainability of smooth functioning of these banks. Sir, I request the Madam to kindly look into this, and then in case if Madam finds it suitable for the other banks in the remaining part of the country, it can be adopted, sir. Sir, there's one concern. The concern of RBI being overburdened with the current operations has been heard across the board. This is the allegation what is being made. The bill adds more than 1,500 cooperative banks under its purview. Thus, more clarity may be given on the kind of changes that will be made to equip the RBI in terms of human resources to handle the administration of these banks, sir. And lastly, I request the Madam to kindly look into the very amendment. Banking is under the union list. It is a union list subject in the Constitution.
Honourable Member, please conclude.
And incorporation, regulation and winding up of cooperative societies is in the state list. I request the Madam to kindly look into the legislative competence insofar as this bill is concerned, sir. We support this bill, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Minister, for your kind reply, please.